Hey,
My
hey,
bad. My bad.
hey, that
I'm
track
sorry about that.
fire. I was in there, it was like four, three, two, one.
Um,
Yeah, let's go.
I was rapping. I was over there rapping. I was like, "Say, man, I might need to try to do something." That beat right there. That beat there was gent.
That's where it's at.
Damn.
That.
Say, man, hold up. It's going down. It's your boy K Jizzle.
What's good? It's your boy Rob Rich. This the Car Chronicles. We live.
We in your face. So all the mess ups that you see, it is live. Sorry.
Yeah, real
Forgive me.
straight up.
And the goofiness and all that. It's all live. So you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Say if you didn't know, tell somebody, like, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Show us some love. Give us some thumbs up if you on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Get in these comments. Man, how was your day before we even jump into it?
hey, already. I appreciate that, man. No complaints. Another day, another dollar. Hey, we just gonna make it happen. How about yours?
Blessed. I'm blessed. You know, I got some bad news today, but you know what I'm saying? You just, you keep focused and keep going, you have your chance to mourn, but try to keep moving.
Understood.
So yeah, I'm blessed. That's all I can say. I'm blessed. I'm still here.
Yeah, and we'll take that any time to be on this side of the dirt for sure.
For real. Yeah, it's going down. And we got a really, really, really interesting guest. I'm gonna let Rob take it over because I gotta get my questions together. I was
Yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah, for sure. We got a great guest today, the lovely Miss Jenae Goodin. This is one of the lovely women in tech. She is a Black founder. She's the founder of BAB Shopping and so many other things that we're gonna get into. So without further ado, if my man don't mind, let's introduce her. The founder.
Hi, guys.
we got the applause
I know, right? Yeah, we got to give you a standing ovation. We get that to
for
every.
real.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on. I'm excited. I wanted to join y'all in my car too. Her name's Velma, in case anyone was wondering.
Nice. Hey, we lacking, bro. We don't have names.
I do, but I ain't gonna tell you the name of mine.
Oh, okay. Apparently,
Y'all,
I
y'all
need.
trying to get me in trouble.
If well, I say if the homie is on the show and he in the comments, he'll throw it in the comments. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna let him say what he called it. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Y'all want to find out later at the end of the show. I tell you.
Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. Welcome, Jenae. We're really excited to have you on today, to tell us about your journey. So we'll just kind of jump right into it. You know what I mean? Just kind of tell us who you are and what you do.
Yeah. Well, first of all, thank you for having me again. My name is Jenae Goodin, and I am the founder and CEO of BAB, which stands for Big Ass Bag. It stands for that because it's like a universal shopping cart. So you know how you're online and you have the 20 different tabs open, and then maybe you have a couple of items in Target shopping cart and a couple in Walmart, a couple in Amazon. Wouldn't it be nice if you could put all of the different items from all of the different places in one place, like in a big ass bag? And so that's what my company does. That's what we've been building.
Well, she answered my first question.
I know, right, right, right.
And yeah, the whole question, man.
I know
But
what
I
I
will.
know. I know what BAB is. Just tell us your journey. How did you get started?
Okay, now that's a funny story. So I'm a mom. I've got two girls. I've got two dogs. And then my partner, he's got a daughter. So between the two of us, there are three girls and two dogs. And yeah, I like to think of myself kind of as like the household procurement specialist. Like I'm like the wannabe PTA mom. I wish I had my life together. And I was having one of those moments a couple of years ago, and I was at my laptop. I was just looking for something for the youngest to wear to a wedding. And, just kind of like I said earlier, I had the 20 tabs. and I had like a couple of items. Oh, like maybe these shoes will work, maybe this dress will work. And I just kept thinking, I wish I could put this all in a big ass bag. So of course I looked, couldn't find anything on the Google Chrome store. I couldn't find anything in, the iOS app store. And so I thought, well, either either this has not been created yet, or the person who created is really terrible at marketing, because I'm your customer and I couldn't find it. So that's when I decided I'm just gonna create it myself, and talked to a lady who told me it'd be $50,000 to build me a little like version of it, an MVP. And I was like, well, I don't have $50,000, but okay, I just need to get $50,000, right? So I was thinking, and then at the end of the conversation, she told me about this accelerator that, if you got in, they gave you $5,000. And I thought, okay, well, that's 5,000 more than I have. I'll apply. And that was Builders and Backers. And that just honestly started my journey. And here I am now, 2 years later, building the things and making.
Man,
Yeah, that's right.
that's I never would have thought of doing it. Wow. And it would that possibly would you be able to find that like on a mobile app or something?
Mhm. So right now you can download it on the desktop on the Chrome browser. Like if you just go to the Google Chrome store and you search big ass bag, I'm going to pop up. And we are on iOS. So in the Apple store, once again, you search big ass bag, we're going to pop up. We're not on the Google, like the Android people's phones yet. We're working on it. Okay. We're working on it.
Step your game up, y'all. Step your game up. Step
That's
your
right.
game.
That's right.
Come on over to the dark side.
That's right. That's right.
I'm playing.
I judge people when I text them and the text turns green.
Exactly. It's not just me. Thank you.
What?
Not me. Yeah, because when you text the Android using your iPhone, they text turn green, and iPhone users text is blue.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yep.
Man, I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a whole lawsuit situation. Like it went to court because wasn't it? I think it was Android or someone was trying to create an app so that you couldn't tell the difference.
Yep. Yep.
No,
I know it's petty, but I'm with you on that one. I can't help that one. So it is what it is.
exactly. He's judging.
I know, right? But he got an iPhone though, so it don't matter.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. So something I did not know. I just learned something new today. So how difficult was it creating that type of like deal for Google? Or how you can put it on your desktop and
So I'm what I like to call tech adjacent. I can't really code. I can break anything though. I can break stuff. Um, so as far as how difficult it was, um, it wasn't like that hard. Like the hardest part was finding someone to like build what I wanted them to build. I feel like if you have an idea, and Rob, you can probably speak to this, you'll ask for something and somebody will tell you, well, no, I can't do that. And you know that they can, that they just don't want to because it might take a little bit of work because you've either seen it done somewhere else or like you know if this is possible. And so for me, that was really like the hardest part is finding somebody who was like coming from a place of yes and like, you know what, you want to do this, like let's figure out how to get it done. But it's kind of made me step my game up because I've gotten really good at researching and figuring out what a developer needs to know so that when they tell me no, I can be like, actually, see, it's going to be like this function in this app. And so I don't know, I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, if 10 was really difficult, I'd probably go with like a 6 or a 7. But building this not the hard part. So
what is the hard part?
marketing, getting users, the whole field of dreams. If you build it, they will come. No, they won't, because they don't even know it's there. So so you have to tell the people. And then think about how many times someone told you something and you had to like be told that thing several times, right? Like I'm gonna go back to the mom thing a lot because these kids. You have to say something several times. Like no one's gonna Like, so by that same token, if I'm building this thing and I'm creating this thing, I have to keep telling you, oh, big ass bag. Oh, your birthday's coming up, Christmas is coming up. Make a BAB and share it. Oh, you're trying to figure out what to get for this party. Put all the things that you want for this party in this BAB, and you can see the price and stay in your budget. Like, I'm gonna have to keep kind of letting you know that this is an option. So, I mean, that to me is the hardest part. Not even building the thing, but getting the users.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah, I feel you.
I can definitely
What's good, Kevin?
attest to that one as far as the building and thinking they will come. It does not work like that. And then once you do that, because we were in that same process of building the backers, and I had that mindset and didn't know what I know now, I know it's best to build a community and transfer those people to the tech. You don't even need the tech in the beginning to do it. So I love the way that you went down this way, and then now it's like 2 years later since we've been in that program. You like, here's my app coming out, and I'm like, I would have thought it would have been out, but I get it. And things that I didn't get, because that, yeah, I got a whole app out there on the App Store that it took 2 years for even to get to 1,000 users. So
Yeah.
it's extremely hard. The tech is easy. It is extremely hard to build it and keep it going.
Yes.
Hi, Sabrina.
Hi, Sabrina.
That's what's up.
I'm just saying hi to people. Sorry, guys.
Oh, please.
Yeah. Oh man, my bad. Shout out,
Hi,
Steve. And shout out to Christine. That's my cousin right
Hi,
there.
Christine.
Kevin Green.
Kevin.
KG, the other KG.
The other KG, yeah.
I like.
Look, there she go.
That's
Oh,
what's up.
Yeah. Okay. See, you I was so interested in listening to y'all with going back and forth. I was like, boy, they own it. They somewhere else with it, y'all. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around the fact of how you can put everything in one deal and get a price, and now you could budget off of that. Yeah, that's dope right there.
thank you.
That
Just
is
wait,
dope.
just wait, because like we are in what I like to call our beginning stages, and so we're making the updates and the changes, but eventually you'll be able to check out from those different stores like in one transaction.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's dope.
that's dope. That's
That's
dope for real. One place. Yeah, y'all need to go get this app.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
for real. I should have downloaded the
And the
logo.
extension. Um, so with that being said, so like right now you have current users. Do you have current stores on there that people can currently go and buy stuff from? And is it with any store, or does it have to be added to the platform before it can be used?
So our goal is if you can add it to a cart, that you'll be able to add it to BAB. So I think if you go to the website, it says like millions, like over 1 million stores work. Like that's the truth. So anything kind of, I'll tell you a little bit about the technical part if anybody cares, because my big thing was like, why can't we do this? Like, why hasn't this been done? Right.
Mm.
And so then whenever you start getting into like the technical challenges, you figure out why. So every website does stuff differently. Like if you think about it, it's just like it's set up differently, all that good stuff. So hi,
What's
I'm just like saying hi. I see stuff.
Hey,
everybody
hey, it's all
feel
good.
me and I'm late.
I'm filling in. Tell you about Big Ass Bag. Basically, like most stores are built off of these different platforms, like these different e-commerce platforms, and so we set it up so that if a store is built off of a certain platform, like it'll automatically work with BAB. Now, with that said, some people are special and they just do their own thing. And if you go to a store and you click a button and you're like, oh, this doesn't work, because a little thing will pop up and say, you can't add this item to BAB. Click here to request the store. If you request that store, I like immediately get a notification.
Mm,
So do a couple of my contractors. And so usually we add that store like within a matter of like a couple of hours, and then it's working.
wow.
Say, y'all need to get this app. You see this? You don't get this type of service
That's right.
nowhere.
Concierge service.
For real. My bad, Rich. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I guess just to follow up that So can other small businesses or I say mom and pops, but even just other startup founders like ourselves who are maybe have a clothing line or Etsy product or something, can they add those products to your platform?
Yep, they sure can. Etsy works. Anything that's built on Shopify, because everybody built a Shopify store, all those work. There are a couple of people that I've befriended on the TikToks. We love TikTok. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Bubba Barbecue. They were on, okay, so yeah, they were on a Shark Tank, but
Yep.
lady who helped her dad do that, their store works on our platform. There's another company founder I met, it's Naked Bar Soap Co. They work on there. I mean, so pretty much everything's going to work on there. And if it doesn't, like I said, you just click that little button, and that's what helps us make the platform better, because then we can go in and we can add that, or we can figure out what else we need to do to be even more inclusive of every store.
That's awesome.
Say, man, that's wow.
We're doing
That is awesome. So in case you didn't catch it, my cousin, she got an app where
okay,
you can go shop at different stores, but put it all in this one spot from these different stores.
a big ass.
And then a big ass bag. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Big ass bag. I'm sorry about cursing, I know it, y'all, but
Sorry.
that's what it's called. Big ass bag. So you put it in there and then you can budget off of that. Is dope.
Mhm.
That is dope for real.
Thank you.
On a lot of levels.
Yeah.
So you should go look that up on your phone. I know you probably got an Android too. But
You talk cousin, you crazy. You is crazy.
I'm just playing, cuz I'm sorry. I'm just playing. Go to another question, bro, before she say something.
You guys are funny.
Dog, she just did.
And I do. There's nothing wrong with Android.
It just, yeah.
Okay, so we gonna go ahead and go. Oh, dog, I was trying to turn that off. How you responding so fast? Let me see. Can you share a success story or feedback from a user that you embraced to help improve the site?
Oh yeah. I have a couple of those. That's actually kind of the fun part, when you start getting messages from people that you don't know. So you're like, yes. One of them specifically, I got one from a lady, and y'all keep in mind, like I said, it's startup culture. So it almost feels like you're flying this plane and you took off and you're building it while the plane's in the air.
Yes.
What? Don't worry. We have doors though. We have doors. Is that too soon? Is it too soon? But, anyways, so I got an email from this lady, and she was just like, hey, I've been using this. I love this, but how do I bring up my BAB without adding something to it? So right now, if you download it, on the desktop, there's a little floating button and you can click it. And that's how you add a product to your BAB. But we didn't really have a way. We just wanted to view what was in there without adding it. And I'm like, you know what? I got you. And so it was to, put that on our little sprint and have that built and added in. And then the same thing during Christmas, especially, a lot of times people have different things downloaded on their computer, their laptop, and it's all popping up. And so the little add to BAB button was getting in the way. And he was just like, I got an email. He's like, hey, is there a way for me to move this or just hide it for a little bit? I'm like, I got you. And so we were able to add that functionality. And normally, what I do when I see something like that, depending on what it is, I might wait to see if anyone else kind of asks for that same thing. But a lot of times it was something that we were going to do anyways. It was just on the list of things, and I just needed to move it up. So I don't know, that to me makes me feel good because I've been shopping all day, I've downloaded it. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna push what she said before that.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to see that. But
Okay.
she was talking to me.
Oh, okay. Are you in trouble? Are you being
Yeah, she said.
these hands?
They gonna catch these hands.
I love this. I love this. This is great. This is great. But yeah, no, it's just nice whenever someone cares enough to like offer the feedback and tell you how to make it better. And that's kind of like where we're at right now, right? Like we're building. We have someone coming in who's gonna help us, move some things around that so the app can really be mimicking like how you as a user would just jump in and use it. So I personally like those are my favorite things. Like if you tell me you need something or you want the app to do something, I got you. Like just hit the little contact button.
Reach out.
Yeah.
I guess
Hey,
that's dope. That would kind of be my question. So I mean, obviously they do the same thing, but what are the differences if there are any? What will the app offer that the extension will offer?
Ooh, okay. I'm glad you asked that. So one of my favorite differences is in the iOS app. Over in the top right corner, we have like a little barcode scanner. So
Ooh.
get this, get this. It's on my TikTok, by the way. It's je ne sais quoi. It's my first name.
okay, I'm gonna go look that up.
But I have an actual video about this because it was something we were developing and testing out. But imagine you're in the store and maybe your kid's with you or your partner's with you, and they're like, "Oh, I like that thing," but you want to remember what it is to get it like later because you can't get it when they're with you, right? Or if you're like me, you're roaming the aisles of Target and you're like, "I don't need all this stuff, but I might want to get it later." Imagine you can just take your BAB app out, hit the little barcode scanner, and scan the barcode, and it'll find the item and add it to BAB for later. So you can go online and buy it for later.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, that's nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of my users called it, what she said, she called it a window shopping app.
Yeah. I like that. That's exactly what that is. That you could be. That's the window shopping feature. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Could be a
That would be
picture,
dope. You
on,
should add that. Call
yeah,
it that. Yeah.
purchase or something.
Mm-hmm.
For
Mm-hmm.
real. Look.
Like,
Oh Lord.
I'm doing that.
yeah, I like that. I like that. Um,
Cause you just cause.
yeah, shopping on the app. So how is it the same way of adding those multiple items to the app as just regular shopping? How does that work?
So do you mean like if you want to add more than one item, like to?
Well, I'm like, so the extension is
Mhm.
from, if you shopping online, it goes in the back. How does the app work the same way?
Oh, so we have a thing at the top. It's called like the parking lot, and I call it the. I don't really know how I want to categorize this yet. So yeah, like I said, we'll see, we'll see, we'll get the user feedback. So far so good. But it just kind of goes into the parking lot, and so it's just like a little kind of row at the top. And then if you want to add that item that you scanned or that you were scrolling and you decided to like add it to BAB on your phone, then you can actually categorize which like BAB you want it to go in. So case in point, just think of your BAB as literally like a bag, and it's like a little list, and you can make as many as you want to. My daughter just had a birthday, made a BAB for her. My birthday's coming up. I have a BAB uh, with all the things
Huh.
I want. So I just hit my share button, send it out to the people so they know what to get me.
And that's dope. And then buy it straight through
For
BAB.
real.
That's right.
Yeah,
I-
that's
Okay,
that's
okay.
fat. That's fat right there. Look, somebody honking at her talking about, yeah, I got the app too.
Okay.
Babe.
Download it every
Oh
time.
Lord, there come my cousin.
Thank you. Thank you. I like your cousin. You leave your cousin alone.
Say don't gas it up. Don't gas it up.
Don't gas her up, please. Don't gas her up. Don't do this to me. Look.
I mean, at the end of the day, if it's getting you downloads and people are getting that extension, That's what we want to start you shopping on that BAB. So, hey,
Correct.
today we'll take it.
Correct.
Look,
Correct.
I'm
Rob knows this, but like my big lately is we actually got an investor who wants to invest some more money, which we like. So that means that we can do a little bit of cleanup in the app and kind of some other things. So I'm really excited and I've been working on
Yeah.
it a lot the past couple weeks.
man, that's great. Wow. Hey, I'll say y'all go get the app, the big ass bag.
I think you just like saying it. It does have a little pop to it, so that's what's up.
Does, does.
Yeah, I like that. That dude got a little pop. I can get away with cussing in front of my mama and them. So yeah, that's cool. I can do that. So as an entrepreneur, what advice do you have for others looking to try to get in the tech space?
Ooh. Well, a couple things. You don't have to know how to code. Just FYI. You just don't. Um, the second thing is this is gonna sound kind of like counterintuitive, but like know when to quit and know when not to quit.
Uh, I can't. Yeah, I can say
I
that.
don't know when to quit, but I thought the word was they say don't give up. Quitters never. Okay, see now I'm
So
confused.
so that's why I said it's really important where you know when to quit and you know when not to quit. And so what I mean by that is like sometimes I can think of like a couple of like situations where, man, if I just would have kept doing this thing, like I would have made it, but like I stopped too early. Like
Mhm.
I quit too early. Like it was going to work. I quit. But then there are other situations where if you start thinking about it, like no matter how much you did that, that wasn't gonna work.
Yeah,
This would
and
never
you need
work.
to know. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So in those situations, like you want to be able to almost kind of, I don't want to say like see into the future, but I guess it's really what it is. And then be like, you know what? I'm going to save my energy. I'm going to stop now and put my focus and my energy on the thing. Yep. It's called Hold Them. Yep. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. You know that song, Know When to Walk? A really old
Kenny
song.
Rogers. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know. I didn't know who sang it, but yes.
See. You don't know what to. You contradict yourself right there.
Life is a contradiction.
Man, ain't it though? It's funny you say the question about when to know when to quit because I literally had that talk with myself the other day. Like, how long do I really want to carry this on? And honestly, if I wasn't pivoting, if I didn't have a recent pivot, I probably would have started falling off a little bit because I probably don't. I think I would have hit all of my traction of what I could have accomplished in that. But the pivot that I've taken recently has lit another fire up under me, kind of
Yeah.
like in the beginning. So like I'm skyrocketing and I'm ready to go. And then I know what I have. It's like knowing what I know now. We didn't know what we knew 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
with that same knowledge and with all of these people that we know, like there's no reason that this pivot shouldn't be able to take it to the next level. So I'm excited about that. But I agree with you about knowing when to stop and you need to have that conversation with yourself and the realization like what am I gonna do? What is my outcome? So yeah.
Yes. I like what are my milestones? I love Christine's comment. So I'll tell y'all this story. Back in 2008, okay? This is why I'm not quitting. Back in 2008, I had the idea for grocery delivery. It wasn't brand new. They had, I think it was called like Pea in the Pot or something like that, like up north. But
Mm-hmm.
I had the idea of grocery delivery, and I was gonna call it Grab Baggers Groceries on the Go. So I'm really good with the names. Grab Baggers. Thank you. And I even my way into a meeting with the VP of Homeland, right? Like, yeah, I was gonna make this happen. Like he came and met me at a Starbucks on a Saturday. I talked to him about my plan, like what I wanted to do. And he thought it was cool. I quit. I got sidetracked, I got distracted. There were like a couple of like little things that I didn't know how I was going to solve, like, oh well, if the user or the customer pays my company for groceries, like, then do I have to pay for the groceries first? Like I was trying to figure like just some little things out, like in hindsight. And Case in point, I think it was 2009, 2010. Apoorva Mehta started Instacart,
Yep,
little $1 billion company.
that's right.
Yeah,
Google
boy.
and see how much that man is worth.
Yeah.
Uh, I listened to his startup story. That problem about how you pay for stuff, you know how he solved it?
How?
He bought like gift cards and gave gift cards to the people who were shopping and buying the groceries. So just literally like being scrappy and just, sticking to something. Like that's what I mean when I say like you got to know when to stick to something. But after that happened, I was like, okay, how many $1 billion ideas am I gonna get? So I'm
For
on to this
real.
one. We are running. We are running with it. We're gonna revolutionize online shopping, and I will not quit.
I heard that. That's what's up.
For real. That that is look. Wait a minute.
He's googling. He's googling how much Apoorva Mehta and Instacart is.
No, I was.
Oh, $98. Sorry, I'm reading Christine's comment.
That's her fault. I told her.
Sorry, we're test strips.
To kind of switch gears a little bit, I seen the
Oh
thing
my God.
at OCCC, and I don't want to butcher that word, or is it an acronym? That POIETO.
Oh, Poyeto.
Okay.
It's the company that is kind of putting that on. They're doing a symposium about AI and kind of AI education and like tech and entrepreneurship. And so I am going to go be on the panel and speak about, AI from the perspective of an early stage startup and kind of how we're using that to.
To, uh, do you have any
Trying to pull
AI
it up.
on your app or extension or anything coming up with AI?
So that's what I'm talking about more is like what we have coming up with AI. So think about it from like a data science point. You can have all the information, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't read it or if you can't pick out the trends. And
Mhm.
so really like that's what our plan is. Our plan is to really use AI. My COO has a master's in data science. So honestly, I like go ask him the things. Uh, but
Huh.
yeah, but we're planning to kind of like use that to start pulling out trends. So think about it. For example, we all know that the holiday season is the biggest, shopping season there is. But when you're talking about purchasing online, when do people actually start? Like when does that uptick happen? When is like the peak? Okay, well let's start collecting this data to find out why or like when it is, and then how we as like a company, how can we help you? When do we need to push out the coupons, so that they're actually gonna get used, like that type of thing. So I'm excited about that. And then I just use Chat GPT for everything all the time.
Yep. I think we all use AI like that.
My
For
favorite.
real. I know it's a really, really close friend of mine. Uh call me every day, couple times a day. Well, I call it. But yes. Can you let me see. I'm gonna see if this will come up. Can
Mhm.
you tell me about this right here? What was this day?
Oh, he went and hacked.
Oh, yeah. So what had happened was, I work with an organization called Oklahoma Women in Technology, and for the past, I don't know, like 3 years, maybe four, I was their gala chair, and so they had asked me to come talk about, like why technology and like women in tech was important and things like that. And so that's what that was. It's on a little video. I personally feel like I don't feel like, actually, I know. So let's talk stats. Let's talk about the number of women in tech. And then let's talk about how many Black women there are in tech. Y'all, when I tell you, when I was at OU working in tech, we had over 400 people, okay, across 3 campuses. I should not be able to count all the Black women on one hand and have fingers left over.
Hmm.
So I met a lady and I loved that. She said, you can't be what you can't see. And so one of the things that I talked about is how important it was, even just like for my daughters, but how important it was for like other people to see, oh, she's Black, she's a woman. she's an entrepreneur, and she's in tech. Like, that's really important for kind of letting everyone else know like what they're capable of. And I told you earlier, I don't really code, I just break stuff. So I'm just saying, it's important. It's an important skill. You
That
know how
is
to pay QA people? Let me tell you.
She said, I break stuff.
I do. My CTO laughs at me because I'll be like, you know what? I can figure this out, and I'll get to googling. So my secret, by the way, if you're gonna break stuff too, copy all of the code and like paste it over in a document, and then make your changes. And so then if it doesn't work, then you can just paste what you put it back in. Because
Oh my.
I don't know what I'm doing.
like that. I like that. I like. I ain't
She is wrong. That is wrong.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
you.
Oh, I'm finna hurt her now. I'm
You
finna
kind
hurt her.
the question right out. I was gonna ask, what is it like being a black woman in tech? But you
Mm,
kind of hit on that. I
yeah.
would say also, I know you do working with Right to Start. So if you
Mhm.
just, what is Right to Start, and what
Mm.
is Right to Start doing out here for the other entrepreneurs?
Let's talk about this. So I don't know if y'all have figured it out, but obviously, anything that has to do with entrepreneurship or tech or women or black people, I'm like, yes. I'm right there, 110%. So Right to Start is this organization that really just advocates for entrepreneurs. And they believe that like the right to start a business, or the ability to start a business, like that is a right. It shouldn't be difficult. Everyone should have access to everything that they need to be able to start their own business. And so, with that, I'm an advocate for Right to Start here in Oklahoma. Yay! And so, one of the fun things that I get to do is I get to talk to entrepreneurs and kind of hear their story and really find out what their barriers are. And then I get to kind of relay those stories and those barriers to like people in public office, which is probably like my favorite thing, because we think about stuff, or we think about barriers from the form of like money, like, oh, I don't have enough money to do this. But sometimes you don't even realize like what's happening on a legislative level that's kind of keeping you down. And so getting to look at stuff from like that perspective, and getting to be, in meetings, and getting to like getting asked my opinion about stuff, um has for me been super life changing. And I like that I can hear your story, or hear the story of someone else, and like carry that and say, actually, so something you might consider in this bill is, if you do X, Y, and Z, here's how it's going to affect your constituents. Let
Mm.
me tell you about Rob and his journey, building Shelter Share, and how, if the government actually decides to pass this bill that requires 5% of all contracts to go to new businesses or to startups, like, here's how this could change what he's doing. Like, it's pretty cool to have those conversations. I just my goal is, like, for real, for if you want to start a business, like, that you have everything that you need.
All the resources, all the tools, everything.
Uh-huh. The knowledge, the money, all the things.
Yeah,
We're gonna get the money. We're gonna get the money. I'm gonna
yeah.
find
I laughed at the funding. Like, I just stopped right there. I was gonna be, wait. Yeah, that funding is what all entrepreneurs need. And every time we step in a meeting, so how can we help you? Funding. Show me. Like, I can make this happen. I'm just broke. Like,
I know at some point someone's like, so if you want me to do this for you, you're gonna have to give me money. You're like, oh.
exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy. Y'all are wrong. Um, as a founder,
Mhm.
what values or principles guide your decisions making in developing your app?
Ooh.
Well,
So do you mean like
badass bag.
from like a moral perspective? He's
I
going to
mean, I didn't think of it like that.
I'll answer it from a moral perspective. So I like treat other people the way you want to be treated, and karma. I could tell y'all in my short tenure, I could tell you stories about how people tried to do me dirty, and
Mm.
it came back on them. Like, so I just want to be able to go to bed at night and like be happy with myself, or like not worried about how I treated someone, or like, ooh, like, I didn't, I wouldn't have liked it if someone sent me that email, or did, like, I just think just kind of treating the people the way you want to be treated. And then my CMO has a phrase that I love, and I told her I was stealing. Because it's great. She says fast and furious. She said fast and frequent feedback. So basically, if you feel a certain way about something that someone's done, you need to communicate that quickly, and you need to communicate that often. You don't have to be rude, but if you think that something's going to get better, Rob, you've probably figured this out too. It's not. Like, and it is all up to you. No one's going to come in, no one's going to save the day, no one's going to fix everything. You have to. So if you see something that starts kind of going off the rails a little bit, have that conversation quickly and see if you can get it back on track. And then once again, no one to hold them, no one to fold them. So if you can't, cut the ties quickly. Just saying.
That's facts. That she just went no holds bar on that one. She's like straight bar.
I feel like I'm very kind and I'm very nice, but like building a business has made me very direct. And I don't have to be mean about it, but I can definitely be direct, and I've gotten really good at that.
Well, I'll tell you one thing you might not know is the truth always hurts. So it don't matter.
But
it don't matter how you put it. If it's the truth, it's gonna hurt.
I think lies hurt more. Think about it. Lies will have you out here looking like a fool.
Nope. 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 Let me tell you. The reason why I'm gonna say no is because imagine when you sit down and tell a person the truth. Just think about how angry they get. They have an out of body experience.
You're doing it wrong. Let me tell you how you do it. If you're doing it the right way, you sit down and you have a conversation and you ask questions that they answer. So then they get to where they need to be, but not because you said anything, but because they did it. And the other thing is, the reason why people get angry is when you guys tell people the truth, you back them into a corner. Never do that. You always leave someone a way out. So that way, whatever they say, like when you get to that truth, they feel like it was their choice. But if you put someone in a corner and it's like, ugh, I mean, do you expect for them to just,
I expect for you to accept it, just like when you catch me. Oh, no. When you catch me, I'll be real with you. And if I'm wrong, I don't have a problem apologizing or none of that, because that's what make me a better person, is for me to understand I have to be humble. I may really feel another way. Like I really may feel like I don't owe you an apology, But because I am trying to be a better person, I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend you. I was just telling you how I felt and what I saw. And usually you say something like that in the most kindest way. Oh no. You're like, oh my God. You know what? You're right.
One of those when they apologize, says things like, "I'm sorry you felt that way."
Fact.
Look, see, here we go.
That's right. You don't put a cat in the corner.
Hey, my dog used to kill him.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
No, I'm just saying it all do though. At the end of the day, it revolves around accepting. And most people, when you back it, you back them in the corner. But what I'm saying is, if you give them a way out, you got to understand they're never gonna own up to whatever it is. So you gotta they gotta accept it. Why would you let them go off and then they might go do it to somebody else? You don't want that. That's karma on you, because somebody it's gonna come back on you. You should have just bow. Bullseye. I guess because I prefer the truth. I prefer for a person to just, hey, come out and just say, hey, bro, woo. I'm more open like that now. Back in the day, I'm just coming from my point of view. I know you to bag me up in the corner, right or wrong. I don't care. I'm not finna accept it.
You're like, no.
I don't care what. I didn't do it, and I know I did. I didn't do it.
That sounds like my youngest. That gives me like my 6-year-old, her little people vibes.
Oh man, she called
That's
me little people, y'all. I'm short, but oh Lord.
I mean, I don't know the answer to. I'm just talking about the little person that I know that's in my house.
See,
Say
see,
probably
see.
people do know when they're doing wrong. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I feel like once again, if you just give them that little bit of like that little
No.
out, then they get to kind of say that themselves, and it's not you putting something on.
Mm-mm. If they like me, they ain't gonna admit. I'm like Shaggy. It wasn't me.
It was,
I don't care what the video is. It wasn't me. Care what you saw with your eyes. It wasn't me.
She even caught it on camera.
Say, I'm just saying. I don't understand how people tell on themselves. Look, I'm gonna ride my lie down the street until the wheels fall off.
You know what though? You probably actually do really, really well in like the Silicon Valley. Having your own startup and raising a bunch of money. When I think about Elizabeth Holmes and Theranos and what's that guy, the WeWork guy, Miguel McKelvey, and the other guy who was a part of WeWork, they lied, and those ride the lies till the wheels fall off, got them millions of dollars. So
No, I wouldn't do that. See that I probably would have. Yeah, you're right. I probably would have. But now I can't do it. But I'm
yeah,
saying I'd rather be blunt and honest with people. I feel
good,
like that's so much better because that's how I feel.
yeah,
I'd rather for you just be blunt and honest. It works so much easier
right.
for me.
And I personally appreciate that. I personally appreciate that. So
And I won't be have to as people say, avoid you.
yeah.
Man, I'm busy, bro. Yeah, I'm busy that day, homie. Yeah.
At least they know where you coming from, right?
Dang, I just told on myself. See,
See
uh
that?
oh, uh-oh.
I didn't even think about that.
Wow. I'm gonna jump back on it. Tell us where you expect, where's BAB going? Where do you expect to be before the end of the year and all that good stuff?
Ooh, so before the end of the year, we plan to do what we call like tech cleanup, because you guys, I bootstrapped this to build it. So we want to do our little tech cleanup and make sure everything's working perfectly. We want to do a little bit of what we call like user experience updates, so that we've got the functionality of the app where it needs to be, and really just market the heck out of it. My goal is by the end of the year to be at 25,000 users. Um,
Already, we gonna help make that happen. Y'all go get it.
Go
Big
yeah,
get
ass bag.
please do. And we've been doing like live streams and stuff on our Instagram. He's so tickled. On our Instagram and on our what do you call it? Our YouTube and our Facebook, like all the places. And I mean, Rob will tell you, I have basically like semi cloned myself. So I just try to be everywhere at everything, and just giving all the people the information they need, so that they know that we can solve their shopping problems. So 25,000 users. That's my goal by the end of the year.
That's what's up.
Y'all go support. I'm telling you, that is a genius right there to have all that in one place. Man, y'all have no idea. Would that work for like music equipment too?
If you can add it to a shopping cart, you can add it to a BAB. So if the music equipment, if there's a price on it and it has what's called like a PDP, it's a product page, like the individual product page. And yep, you can just click your little BAB button. Go shop your music stores. If they don't work, you can hit the little button and it'll be working. It'll be working within like a couple hours.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. So all y'all that I fool with that do music, look here, y'all go click. I'm gonna definitely look into that. I got some wishing for this Christmas.
Start now.
Oh,
Start building it now.
yeah, I'm starting early. I'm gonna send it to people. Look, it's right here.
Oh, and when you add stuff, the list that you sent, it'll update automatically. Just FYI.
Oh, Okay.
So just send it. I'll keep adding things throughout the year.
But once we got access to the list, the updated stuff gonna show up on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Word. That's
Ooh, that's fire right there. Save it.
I'm gonna just
That's fire.
put that
I'm
on your Instagram and all of that people to see just so they can get it. Here's my bad wish list.
that's
Yeah,
that's what wrong.
What? I think I'm gonna do that since my birthday is next month. Thank you. I'm gonna share my.
there you go. Share your bad wish list. There you go.
Wow.
You seen it first, right here. That's how we
You sure you're not kidding me? That's something my cousin would have said.
up, straight up. What up?
Oh,
You crazy?
so I don't know what to say. And Rob took my last question. Rob, you out of line.
You see, I got
Yeah,
I got my stuff good. I had to come up with something.
you got my last question. God, I'm out of there. And then she got the nerve. Boy, she done made me mad today. Talking about you, my little cousin. Man, I'm grown now. What you talking about, bro?
This is cracking me up.
Hey,
Yeah,
My birthday next. Woo, girl, you been here a decade.
I love March people.
Man, she old though.
tell her to
Oh,
set up that bad wish list. There you go. There you go.
you
Shout
better.
out
You grown. I got kids.
give out your social media. Where can people find you? Your website, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So if you go to www.bigassbag.com, literally just go to bigassbag.com. It's got my links down there for you to download. It has all of our social media links. You can follow us on TikTok,
Hold
on
up, let me see. I'm trying
Facebook,
to
on
jump to
Instagram, and then also we have and YouTube. And then also we have a blog. So I just have just any of our live streams that we've done on that blog. Just little tips about how to shop for this, that, and the other. Some quizzes, because I don't know, I think quizzes are fun. They are fun.
All
So yeah,
right.
check us out.
So
Bag.com.
I'm gonna do like this to give y'all heads up in case y'all don't know. Y'all can't say that I ain't tell you. Well, I didn't show you. So here you go, right here. Bam.
Oh, it's me.
And is that you? I
Uh-huh.
didn't know that was you. What? Look at all that stuff. See, this is what it looks like, y'all.
Uh-huh.
Dope. Dope.
So y'all, that right here, look, join,
Do it.
go do it, support. We gotta support each other. That's the only way everything is gonna be successful for us. We gotta support each other.
Go get that. Go get that.
And
Facts.
she get on my nerve. I'm about to fight you when I see you.
You is crazy. Well, you got
Tell
anything
my mama.
else?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my mama on her. I'm gonna call my mama. She said it's the company for me. See, I told you it's the name. I like saying that.
The name's great.
Big ass
I
bag.
like saying that big ass bag. Can you use your big ass bag today?
That's right.
I like that. That's player. That's nice. Well, I got my screenshot.
Right.
I'm not finna play with you. I'm finna play with you. Look, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Y'all go like, subscribe to Big Ass Bag. I like that. Big Ass Bag. And use that, because y'all, that's gonna help. I know it's gonna help my wife a lot. She can, yeah. But y'all go get that app. I mean,
Yeah, both.
Yeah, both. Yeah, both. App extension, all the things.
App extension. Just go get it. Go to .com. Ass bag. What on there it said BAB.
Big ass bag will get you where you need to get on any platform.
Facts.
Yeah, it say BAB on there when but It types out bigassbag.com, y'all. Go check that out. Bigassbag.com.
Thank you for
But
having me.
You're very welcome.
thank you for coming.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Good. Have a good evening. Do I stay on? Do I get on? What do I do?
Oh no, you good.
Okay.
We finna get ready to shut it down.
All right. Bye, guys. Thanks so much for having me. That was fun.
Bye, Jenae. Have a good one.
Good night.
You still there, Brody? Is it my phone that's locking up? Is it your phone that's locking up? What y'all got? I'm gonna keep talking because I don't even know what it is. So I really appreciate everybody for tapping in with us tonight. Car Chronicles, Car Entrepreneurship Edition. I hope I'm not just talking just to be talking, but if I am, oh well. At the same time, thank you, Jenae, for coming on. Thank you for telling everybody about the big ass bag. Y'all be for sure to go get that. Be for sure to download the app. Go get that extension in your Google Chrome. And it is definitely coming to Android soon, that she said, when they get it all worked out. But in the meantime, this is what we do. So thank everybody. Y'all like, subscribe, hop in them comments. Again, I hope I'm not just talking out loud. I hope my boy pop back on here and tell me where we're at, because it's saying that I'm in the show. You know what I'm saying? And we still live, so I don't want to pop off. Was y'all in the comments? Was y'all in the, watching? Tell us what y'all want. It's a lot of this stuff, even as an entrepreneur and even as a show, is gonna take feedback. So we definitely would like y'all feedback. We would like the feedback on what it is that y'all would like to see, what it is, what type of people that y'all would like to see on the show. Y'all are our customer base. So at the end of the day, it is still the things that y'all would like to see. We love to have the great guests. We just had Jenae, as y'all seen. We got the lovely Tamika coming up in a couple of weeks. So again, the Car Chronicles is trying to do its due diligence, but at the same,
Thanks.
y'all are the listeners, y'all are the viewers. It is still about y'all, and y'all have to tell us the type of material and topics that y'all want to hear, so we can give y'all what y'all are asking for. So my dude is back. So yeah,
Yeah, man, I don't know what happened. Internet dropped.
I got you. I blinked off. I was like, I hope I'm not just talking to be talking, but I'm gonna keep on talking because I see it counting, so I must be live. So it's all good.
Yeah, you was still on. I had to wait for it to pop back, but I'm back on. And yeah, facts. So yeah, man, I wish I would have. I don't know what happened, but it's all good. But say, I enjoyed myself. Y'all go get this app. It's gonna help y'all for real. That like, yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I don't know what you said, Rich, but
I'm just really just was kind of following up and basically just saying, if go get the app, of course, go get the extension, tap in with her if you want to learn. If you're a woman or anybody you want to learn about tech, she's a very open person. She'll allow you to reach out to her on her social media and answer your questions. And then the same thing, other than that, was just following up, basically just saying like we enjoy having the people on the show. And again, the viewers, the listeners, y'all tell us what it is that y'all are asking for, so we can make sure that we get y'all the right material, because we definitely like doing this, but we definitely need y'all to be tuned in and to tell us what it is, so we can get y'all.
facts, facts, big facts. So yeah, y'all tune in, like you said, get at us, send us emails, subscribe, like, share, let them
Yeah,
know we in the building next week. I will have the TBT first episode. Y'all stay tuned. It's coming. And yeah, y'all stay next week. We should be doing another episode of Car Chronicles. And man, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? So y'all for all the support.
yeah.
Rich, appreciate you, man. We doing our best, man, and thank y'all, man.
Thank
So
y'all.
yeah, it's your boy Jizzle.
Yeah, it's your boy Rob Rich. This the Car Chronicles. We out.
We out.